I grew up in Southmost, on the outskirts of Brownsville, on a farm. When I was a sophomore, I came to Saint Joseph Academy and graduated from Saint Joseph Academy in 1958. And 9 years later, after my graduation, I came back as a teacher here at Saint Joseph Academy in 1967. I was happy to be back and to work at the place that I had been a student once.
St. Joe has impacted my life in significant ways. By far, it set the foundation for who I am today. Prior to arriving to St. Joe, I was probably not on a good path, let's just say. And my parents, made the sacrifice to send me here. And I believe it impacted me in the sense that it provided the foundation to be the successful individual that I am today.
The thing about St. Joe is it really is just such a tight-knit community, and that's something that you don't necessarily get a lot in high school, whether it be the size or just the way people are kind of involved in the high school. So St. Joe being the community that it is, it really gave me an opportunity to expand my horizon. So my experience at St. Joe was unbelievable. It really helped me shape to be an all-around person moving forward, and that really made an impact on me now and in college as well.
The best way I would describe St. Joseph Academy to somebody that's never heard about it is just with one word: family. It's very much a family. Individuals, like I said, that I've met here before when I arrived are still friends of mine. I had two sisters come here, an older and a younger sister, so it kind of spans through different generations.
Well, in the simplest way, St. Joe is community. Really the community within the school, the community outside of the school, because of the heavy alumni base that still really populates this area, really buy into the idea that St. Joe gives you opportunities moving forward. And those opportunities are going to come through that opportunity to really expand your boundaries academically, athletically, and spiritually, which is something that a lot of people forget about. And that's something that St. Joe offers that really nobody else can. So when making a decision like that, you really have to look at the community that St. Joe offers, the opportunities St. Joe offers, and also the potential growth, because St. Joe, as long as they have the alumni that continue to give back, it's only going to get better and it's only going to grow. People just have to buy in.
I honestly think right now that St. Joseph Academy is more involved in the community than we were when I was back in 1957, 1958. There was less things going on at that time. And so I'm excited that people will realize that they have a fantastic opportunity to receive this exposure to religious values in a very secular world. That's the only option parents have in terms of supporting their own value system.
This school is very special because of the people who are on campus every day, the faculty and staff. And they create a very nurturing environment. I send my kids to school every day with a great amount of trust because of the people who work here. And I think that we need to support that so that we can continue to offer that to the next generation.
I think there's a future to St. Joseph Academy. We want St. Joe to be here into the next century.
I hope that the traditions continue and faculty and staff are as great as they've always have. My wish for the school is that more generations continue to come through these doors and become leaders in our community and across the country.
When you get so much from something and you receive so much from something that definitely shapes your future, you certainly want to give back to it so that you can give other people that same experience or that same opportunity for the experience. And I know St. Joe in particular is such a tight-knit community and it's such a small community that very few people get to experience that. So if we can donate or continue to give back, to give kids and more kids the opportunity to get the experience that I had, then all the more reason to really make a push for it.
If you had even a tenth of the experience that I had, you'll want to give back. So to me, it's important to give back because it gave me so much.
For over 150 years, Saint Joseph Academy has fostered a community of friendships that span across our city, state, country, and yes, even the world. Students that have walked our halls and courtyard not only gain a strong sense of belonging and Marist family spirit, but they also become members of a complex, diverse, just, and compassionate society. And for that,
we want to say thank you. Tuesday, March 19th is the Solemnity of Saint Joseph, and we're ready to show the school that's given us so much some well-deserved love. And we want you to help us celebrate. March 19th will be an annual celebration of our school and the history we all share as one SJA family. We'll have food, drinks, music, games, and more, all held on our beautiful campus, and we want you here.
You live out of town? No worries. You can join in on the fun too. Simply grab a fellow bloodhound
Or more.
and gather at someone's home, restaurant, cafe, bar, park, wherever, and share the SJA love. We're trying to have one huge Show SJA the Love party here.
Or there, wherever you are. We want to encourage you to message us pictures and even short videos of you with your fellow bloodhounds so we can share them on social media. Hope to see you there!